This is Dr. Kirk Megu, TV and podcast host and former university lecturer. Welcome to Behind the Scenes. I was explaining yesterday, I actually stayed up all night virtually. I only got 2 hours sleep. And I was all ready and prepared to interview one of my all-time dream guests, Dr. Shashi Tharoor. So in the morning there I was, dressed up in my suit. I tried on a new shirt. I was going over my questions, my intro. I was anticipating an awesome conversation. Now, I was a bit nervous, of course. Like before, all interviews really, some more than others, and it still happens. But, I was thinking, would I be able to make a real connection with him? Because my podcasts are more about making real human connections rather than just, speaking about political, social, and economic issues in the abstract. So I was going over everything in my head, thinking about how it would be, and I was just waiting, anticipating it all. I got a message from his assistant that he'd be 15 minutes late. Okay, that's no problem, because Parliament was in session today, and there were some tumultuous events going on, in Maharashtra, and his friend Chidambaram, he had made just news a few hours before with a statement about a person in jail that he was talking about. So I went over my questions, I was refining them. I waited, for the 15 minutes to pass, and they did. And I was still waiting, I'm just waiting. Wasn't sure what to do. So I actually didn't like how the shirt looked. I changed it. I came back, still waiting. And it was just going on. So I was reviewing, and this happened. And I said, after a while, I was saying, oh my God, this is not going to come off. It's been months in the waiting. Waiting for it. And so eventually his assistant did come through, and a lot of back and forth, and we're going to do it tomorrow, but this is something you have to anticipate. So this is why, if you're going to be doing podcasts, make sure you have one in the bag already for the week. So you'll always have at least one backup. 2 backups is great. I think it kind of gets a little stale if you go for any more than 2. 2 even kind of drags it out a bit. But at least have one as your backup, and so thankfully I do have another guest as a backup this week, but I'm sure that he'll be there, and I really much look forward to it. So we're still gonna have it this Friday, and so I'm really glad about that. So I just wanted to share that with you. These are all the things that go on behind the scenes when you're putting together a podcast. Just always be prepared, and you'll get through it all. And of course, I guess with the harder to get guests, there are going to be more and more problems. He won't be able to stay for the full hour, or my podcast even go on further. So I have to edit all that, but not to worry, it's going to be a great show, and I really look forward to it. All right, well, that's it for today. I'll talk to you later. Bye.